All right, folks, here we are for the fifth and final event of the No Time Kings Point Series. We've had 4 epic battles already, and the cream has definitely risen to the top, but there's still plenty of unsettled business in the middle of the field. So tonight, we kick things off with all 32 cars getting their first chance to get their final points. So let's get them lined up, ready, and see who's gonna come out on top. Kicking us off tonight, we've got some Thunderbird on Thunderbird crime. We've got J-Bo in the left lane, Dog Squad Racing with that modern Thunderbird, taking on Sparky Racer, the old 57 Thunderbird in the right lane. And for those of you who may have just found this channel, this racing is heads up, no time, one and done. Strictly a race to the finish. Winner moves on, loser goes to the trailer. And we've got J-Bo in the left lane with the win. Next up, we've got Abby Normal in a Pro Stock Camaro, taking on Nitro Z in the little Honda with the turbo. Close race. It was neck and neck all the way right at the end. Abby Normal stretches it out for the win in the left lane. Good effort. Now we've got a couple blower cars going at it. We've got the Chevelle, driven by Scorchin' Scooter, taking on the local boy Monkey Man in the Golden Corvette. Looks like Monkey Man pulls it off. Scorchin' Scooter was out front, but Monkey Man drove around him for the win. Larry Fish in that plum purple Dodge Charger taking on Clay 131 in his shiny gold Mustang. He's going to get this one. It's like Larry Fish stretches it out by about a car and a half for the win. Kirky G in the left lane, D20 diecast, taking on Sinestro in the right lane with the Firebird. And Kirky, all the fans here at Zamac Dragway are wishing you all the best. You're in our prayers. It's like Sinestro by a couple of car lengths. Mustang was no match for that Firebird, unfortunately. All right, now we've got a world famous dad from Elevation Diecast Racing driving that Holden Monaro in the right lane. He's going to take out somebody nobody knows, a local boy Nasty Nitro, driving that twin turbo in the left lane. Looks like Dad in the right lane is the winner. Takes out that local boy. Being the last event, it's really important that you end up on this side of the fence and not over there. Some of the unlucky guys over there are done. They get their 5 points for round 1 and that's it. But these guys over here all get a chance for more points. You get 5 points for every round. So let's see how many of the rest of these guys are going to join us on the right side of the fence. Next up, we've got this pair of super clean Chevelles going at it. 64 in the left lane being driven by the Wizard of Oz, taking on RC Addicts in the Blackwood Flames 67 Chevelle. I don't think we've seen this matchup yet. Looks like RC Addicts in the right lane in a very close race, maybe half a car. Well done by both. Now we've got Looser over there in the right lane with that Chevette, hoping to take out Variant from Variant Skunk Works, but it's going to be a tall order. Looser has been wreaking havoc in the middle of the field, but Variant's been hanging up around the top there, so it's going to be a battle. Like they were neck and neck to about half track, and then those twin turbos kicked in, and Variant just runs away with it. An early exit for Looser. I'm sure that's not what he was looking for. He's been doing pretty good the last few weeks. Next up, the chip draw gave us a battle of the wagons. The only two wagons in the competition. Finally going head to head before this event ends. Let's see who comes out on top. Is it going to be A-Rod in the Poison Pinto or Boggs Family Racing in the Chevelle? Like Poison Pinto takes the win. Raging Ricky in that beautiful Chevelle trying to take out Dusty Miles in the Firebird Twin Turbo. It's like Dusty Miles in the right lane by about a car and a half. Now we've got Cash Money Boys out of Texas with that 57 Chevy. Been making a lot of noise in the points lately. Moving on up. They're trying to take out Cut Rocker from down under in the 67 Camaro. I'm thinking this could be a good close race that could go either way. Oh, that's a surprise. I thought the 57 might get him by a nose, but Cut Rocker in the Camaro with the win. In the left lane, we've got Dutch Vandershift driving Nitty Gritty Kitty, taking on Xavier of Diecast Show Customs driving that Beaumont Mustang. Wow. Dutch Vandershift in the left lane. Moving on. And a tough draw for Rob Iron Fang Vexler over in the right lane there with the Dodge Dart, having to take on Laro. Not the kind of guy who wants to go up against first round. Laro's been doing really well up at the top of the points. Gave him a run most of the way down the hill, but at the end, that Maverick was too much. Pulled away by a car length. Here's a couple more well-known drivers. We've got Puff in the left lane driving that Pontiac GTO, taking on Steve from Chase Family Racing, driving the Mustang. It's like Steve runs away with that one in the right lane. And now we've got Arlo in the left lane, track record holder taking on Joa Tang in the right lane. Can Joa hang on for dear life? Let's see if we can give him a run. Wow, that was fast. We'll have to go check the times. Arlo takes that one in the left lane. He was on an absolute mission. He wasn't going to lose that one. Last race of the round, we've got Scissor Prime in the left lane, following up on Arlo's heels, taking on Sloppy Bear in the right lane with the NHRA Chevette. It's like a easy run for Zizzer Prime, collecting data for his ultimate matchup. Well, there you have it, folks. Here's your 16 cars that are moving on to round 2, collecting an additional 5 points. And over here on the other side of the track, well, these guys gave it their all, but it's time to head to the trailer. So we'll get started on running the next round, get it posted as soon as we can. In the meantime, thanks for watching and see you again soon.